So this video or series is going to be about the CEN CT, I guess 4 for our CT5. I have all the parts from each one, as you can see, the different colored chassis. Excuse me. But the 3 of these are brand new chassis. All the parts are used. I drove this one once, maybe, I don't know. I guess this one's not brand new. This one is. But anyways, yeah, these have all been restored by me so far, as you can see with the new screws. So if you do research for this car, you will not come up with a lot. There isn't much going on for it as far as YouTube videos either, so I figured this would be an opportunity to share the information that people usually would be looking for about this car. So obviously the instructions will be very handy. I think these are good instructions with the nice brake exploded wheels. And what I'll do to begin this series is I'll finish the cars that I've started. And I have a couple more that I'll disassemble and reassemble because I'm not sure where they stand. But in the directions, I wanted to share with you the 2-speed information. This is something that I was looking up and I couldn't find. Specifically, step number 2. So I figured I'd go ahead and share this stuff with you. You can pause this and use this info if you want. I think this is the hardest info to come across. After reassembling and disassembling this car many times, I'm not going to take too much time to show you the rest because it's pretty straightforward if you're into this nitro stuff. But these instructions are always helpful helpful to have. You can pause this if you want to try to find some parts. But yeah, so like I said, I'll start with these 4 to finish. And this is my parts stash that I got to work with. This is a nice clean chassis. The top 3 are questionable. The bottom 3 are definitely usable. Look at some already assembled front end and rear end. These were good enough not to disassemble. I already went through the process of cleaning the parts, disassembling, and all of that. You can see that process earlier on the channel with the SC10 GT project. But yeah, so this stuff's ready to pick through and start building with. I've also got another little organized kit just to pick from. Some new parts. A bunch of parts in here. Syntec clutch. Those are some SP1 parts up in the top right. But yeah. Oh, that's where that green line went. I was looking for this. Interesting. But anyways, yeah, so this is what I'll be picking from. And these are the cars I have already to work, have been working with. This one here is fresh built, just needs to be tested and tuned. And this is the first one I've had. I replaced the carburetor and obviously put the Traxxas servo and air filter on there. So 3 Traxxas parts, but yeah. This body is awesome. I got both of these bodies brand new. I'm really bummed out about the rear window on this Audi, but that is par for the course. It is what it is. Luckily the Honda's holding up. So yeah, these are also pretty clean. Let me see. This one's very clean. I did use it. And this one's clean too. I know I used this one as well. But yeah. So these are good to go. Oh, maybe this goes here. And you know, I can test these ones, but I'm gonna start by finishing these because eventually I just want to sell them, but for now I'll just build them and continue to share the information that might be helpful for those who also have this car. As you know from previous videos, I take out every screw and replace everything and clean it all, every nook and cranny. So as you can see, I've already gotten started here. We'll get some clean cars. I also want to do a small block CT build. Comes with a big block, so I want to try it with a small block, see what the difference is, see how the car performs. So yeah, that's what we'll get into. I guess they'll call this the CT intro. I don't know what to put after because all these parts are, you know, from all the different models, so I didn't show these two. These are the ones that I'm going to have to disassemble and reassemble. This one's kind of clean, but as you can see, there's some missing screws, and it looks like somebody else worked on it, so that means that it needs to be looked at from top to bottom. Came with foams. It's alright, you know, it's pretty clean. And This one's just old. Looks like it was sitting in the garage. A lot of them look like they were sitting in the garage for a while. Pretty dirty. But get this stuff cleaned up. So, yeah, that's what the next series will be. CEN CT. Get this stuff finished up. Ready for spring testing and off to new homes. I mean, as you can see, this isn't easy and it's pretty time consuming, so when I do sell these on eBay, they're not going to be cheap. But you know that they'll be well taken care of. Thanks for checking it out.